Today I'm working on the trunk gaps on my '69 Camaro. After all the extensive metalwork and rust repair, my gaps are far from perfect, but it's easy to fix. I'm basically just going to stack up tacks and grind them flush. If you don't have a welder, then you can even do this with fiberglass reinforced filler. Make sure it's got those fiberglass strands though, otherwise a strong breeze will knock your edges off and you'll have a massive chunk out of your paint. Heat is not your friend here. I'm using compressed air to cool off the area as soon as that welding glow fades. This will keep the area from warping. Something I learned when I was welding on the trunk lid. This isn't a race. You gotta take your time and just tack on a little bit at a time. Doesn't really need to be perfect at this time since this will all get refined with a grinder, a file, and body filler. Gap is probably a little too tight right now, but it's good enough for me that I'm gonna move on. Remember when I said I warped the trunk lid? Yeah, it's a little wavy. I tried shaping the panel as best I could. The rest is up to filler and sanding. At the worst spots, it's about an 1/8 inch thick of filler, which isn't great, but it's not too bad. Worst case, I'll replace the trunk lid with a fiberglass one later on and shed a couple pounds. Closing up the other side a bit before I move on to the rear tail panel area. This area wasn't great from the factory, and it's actually not really that noticeable once the spoiler's mounted, but I feel like I can make it a bit better and just give it that little bit of extra pizzazz. And just like that, another day in the books and a little bit closer to paint.